my life. So I don't understand all these numbers. I understand statistics differently. How I understand, partially I shared it with you yesterday. Of you might be knowing that there is something called mean, there is something called mode, there is something called median. And what has been discussed today is skewness and kurtosis as well. And then it was regression plus correlation. So let's start from where we left yesterday. What are the implications of level of measurement in deciding which measure of central tendency we should use? My question is quite simple. Think over it, then reflect. Whether level of measurement has any implication on deciding measure of central tendency. Which measure of central tendency should be used? What were the levels of measurement we attended yesterday? Nominal, ordinal, interval and scale. So the way we collect data, does it has any implication of which should be the appropriate measure of central tendency? Yes.
Depending upon the requirement, we cannot say this is the perfect measure because at times mean is perfect, at times median is used.
Fine. There are many things which determine what is the right measure of central tendency. I am trying to focus only on one aspect, that is levels of measurement.
The data structure.
Fine. What is that data structure? I am talking again of level of measurement. If we have collected data on nominally, or the data is of ordinal in nature, or interval in ratio, or I will club them and call them scale data. Does it have any implication for measure of central tendency? What is measure of central tendency? Why we at all measure central tendency of data? Maybe we do it with people as well. No, somebody is aggressive, someone is submissive, someone is say very joyous in nature. We are trying to measure central tendency every day. We do. You have been here since yesterday, might be measuring central tendencies of people. So why not to do with the data? So it is simply extension of life, nothing more than that. When we have so many numbers, millions of numbers, what do you want to know? Personality of those numbers. You want to summarize those numbers with one number. So what is the implication, level of, okay, let me paraphrase it. Can we calculate mean of, say, yesterday we talked of one AC room and non-AC room, one nominal measurement which we left. So can we calculate mean of that? So there is some implication. So there is some implication or not? Level of measurement has some implication? Yeah. Nominal data, we cannot calculate mean, we should know that. Mode. This is either mode or median or mean. It is mode. So there is implication. Can we calculate mean in case of ordinal data? If the data is ordinal, can we calculate mean? First rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank, can we calculate mean? Median is more appropriate. Then go for the scale data. You can apply there anything. You can calculate mode, you can calculate median, you can calculate mean. So my point is, If you have to measure central tendency, again you have to pay attention to what is the level of measurement. So in some cases, in all cases you cannot go for mean. Extending it further, what is the weakness of mean?
It is affected by extreme values.
It is affected by
Extreme values.
extreme value. There are people who get affected by extreme people in classes. They take teachers for ride. There are few students, they take teachers for ride. And teacher end up attending only to those students in the class. So fine, there are people. But median, there are few teachers, they are not immune to any kind of pressures. Howsoever strong the students may be, they are not affecting. So extreme value don't affect in case of median. In case of mean, they are affected. They are affected, they get influenced. But few people don't get influenced. I am talking in terms of controversy going in, say, IPL. So, there are different kind of people in society. So, I take my lessons from the society only. So, mean, median, mode, level of measurement, please be careful. What is the level of measurement before going for the central tendency? Second thing, this is one thing, we are trying to understand the nature of person. He is very cool, fine, but at times he gets arrogant. He is cool every time, or what is the variance, deviation in the nature of people? You also try to measure it every time. Is person emotionally intelligent, cool in every type of situation? Then the variance is less. Deviation in his nature is less. But in some cases, people may be getting perturbed. Very often, variance is more. The same way we understand data. Mean is one measure to understand the data, the common theme, and second common theme is what is the deviation. The way we understand people, in the same manner we understand the data as well. What is the variance in that data? Two important measures we have. Standard deviation, which I have seen just now on the board, and second thing is measures of central tendency. This is called descriptive statistics. Both are tagged under which head? Descriptive statistics. You take mean, you take standard deviation, then if you want to go in deep, you want to further explore, then you go for skewness and kurtosis. एक रिलेटिव के मेरे बेटे की शादी हो रही थी, तो उनका मीन और स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन से काम नहीं चलता. दे फर्दर एक्सप्लोर इन डीप what is happening. ये scheme, if you want to want that kind of indications, again, but skewness has some kind of implications. Every kurtosis is also having implication. What is skewness? Data is not symmetric. Why data should be symmetric? Why data should be symmetric? Why you are expecting data to be symmetric? Is life symmetric?
So we are talking about degree, sir. Magnitude should be less. A symmetry is there, but the degree should be less. This is what we
You are very philosophical. I will have to eat some more calories to understand what you are saying. But still, I'll come to you later. Let's talk in a layman's language. He said data is symmetrical. That means some expectation is reflected. Okay, we'll talk this symmetric, asymmetric. Can you further elaborate? What do you mean by the symmetry? Have you understood one point? There is something called descriptive statistics where you describe the data in the same manner in which we describe people in life. in normal life? It is nothing more than that. We are using some central tendency measure, some measures of variation. That is all what we are doing.
Layman's language it is perfect. Symmetrical means perfection, and perfection is not found in real life.
Is it so? Symmetry means perfection.
In a balanced way. I am talking about when I say perfect in a balanced way, well shaped or ball shaped. No, it is not perfection, but when you talk about balance,
But I am not understanding of which curve you are talking about. I am not getting actually. See, I have started just now, ended with standard deviation. I know that much only. So, skewness, we moved forward. He said things should be symmetric. Things should be symmetric. So, what is like is a distribution of income in India? Is it symmetric? Why these Naxalites are doing what they are doing? What is their argument? What is their argument? They actually point out towards the skewness of the distribution of income. That income distribution in India is skewed. That is what they tell. Hmm.
So in case of symmetry, sir, we have a parameter. Sir,
Hmm.
in case of symmetry, we have any parameter, half of the population this side, and half of the population should be this side of the parameter. Half.
Which population? Population of Bangladesh. You all talk like a statistician. I am intimidated by these statisticians. So this